Guys, welcome to the video, and let's talk about esports in the Asian Games. So for the first time ever, esports will become an official medal sport event in the 2022 Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. The Olympic Council of Asia announced this back in April of 2016. The organizers are planning for events to appear, which will be featuring Dota 2, StarCraft 2, Hearthstone, and undecided sports game, which will be either from the NBA or FIFA franchise. This is a huge step towards mainstream recognition of competitive gaming, and this may lead to something even bigger. The Asian Games are recognized by the IOC, or International Olympic Committee, and are billed as the world's second largest multi-sport event after the Olympics. They have 45 national delegations and have about 10,000 athletes taking part in the last games. The reason why it's possible to do this sort of thing in China is that this has government support. The Chinese government first recognized esports as an official sports program back in 2003. People can now choose a career as a professional esports gamer, with universities in ASEAN countries offering courses to groom talented gamers. Along with the announcement of esports inclusion in the Asian Games, the OCA announced a partnership with the Chinese sports internet company eSports, a subsidiary of Alibaba, the Amazon/eBay of China, to sponsor the event. Last year, eSports announced a $50 million investment in the International Esports Federation, a South Korean organization that submitted a request for esports consideration from the International Olympic Committee. The inclusion of esports in the Asian Games serves as a preliminary testing ground for their possible inclusion in the Olympics, and a sign that eSports wants to be a huge player in esports. So the 2022 Asian Games pushed the possibility of adding esports in the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. But still, everyone is having a 50-50 situation about it. The IOC's president, Thomas Bach, whose support is crucial to esports being included as an Olympic event, is less than convinced about it, saying, "We are not yet 100% clear whether esports is really a sport with regard to physical activity and what it needs to be sport." Now, this is where my excitement got toned down a bit. Me, as an esports viewer and a gamer, now fully see both sides of the argument. The other reason that they did this huge thing is probably a pure business standpoint, which totally makes sense because the interest in Olympics has been dropping. The number of viewers in the 2016 Rio Olympics averaged around 26 million viewers, a drop in 15% of viewership from the 2012 game. On the other side of the spectrum, the 2016 Dota 2 International Championship had a viewership of 5.7 million people, and that's just from one MOBA. Esports offer an opportunity to reach millennials, a much sought-after target audience. With more money coming to the industry, esports could soon surpass traditional professional sports in terms of audience and total prize pools. In 2016, total esport industry revenue in China grew 52% year on year, bringing its total value up to $7.3 billion. From a pure business standpoint, it just makes sense. The two arguments right now in relation to this is that, one, people saying that esports isn't a real sport, which I can't answer because we need to broaden more the definition of the word sport, and two, that it is not a physical sport, which I can see that it's a more of a valid argument. Well, one side says that esport can be physical because gamers are utilizing the reflexes and the usage of hands on the keyboard, mouse, and or controller, all that stuff. And the other side is saying that their claims of physicality in esports is not in the traditional sense of physicality. That's all I have to say for today, and this is where I'm going to end the video. For me, this is a really exciting announcement, and I am psyched for this event. But everyone has an opinion on this, and I want to know your thoughts on esports being a medal event in the 2022 Asian Games and esports inclusion and or possibility in the Olympics. So let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, click the like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Take care and DFTBA. I am slowly losing my mind at this point.